Takoda, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Takoda, you are in a wheelchair, confined to a wheelchair. What is going on? Why are you in a wheelchair?
Basically, I've been in a wheelchair since I was 8. I was in an accident at the age of 6 involving my brother, my older brother, Ricky. He had paranoid schizophrenia severely and he tried to kill me. It put me in a 2.5-year coma from age 6 to 8. I'm not able to walk due to my right side of my lower half being completely paralyzed from the hip down.
How many years have you been out here in the streets?
I'd say this is going on my 6th year.
So since you're about 20 years old, you ended up out here in the streets?
Yes, sir.
So with you having gone through that, at 6 years old, going through that traumatic experience with your brother, surviving that, to then getting to 20 years old and coming out here to the streets for the past 6 years in a wheelchair, you have no use of your, what is it, your right leg?
My right leg from the hip down.
So how did you end up out here?
And when I was 20 years old, my mom was killed by a hit-and-run driver coming home from work. She used to work at the 7th Ave in Roosevelt, Circle K, and I would walk her home every night, make sure nothing bad happened to her. And it just so happened that one night she was getting off work and I went to walk her home, and I was on one side of the street, she was on the other. Light turned green and halfway across she got hit by a truck and was killed instantly. It messed me up pretty bad to the point where I became severely depressed. Hardly ever came out of my house. And about a month after my mom passed, the landlord, she kicked me out because my mom was on the lease, not me, and I wasn't able to pay the rent. And so I lost that. I got kicked out, and ever since I've been on the streets.
No family, no brothers, no dad, no siblings?
My dad was never in the picture. He left my mom when she was pregnant with me. I'm glad I didn't have him in my life though, because he was very abusive to my mom, not just physically but mentally and emotionally. And my only sister and my younger brother. My sister went missing 8 months prior to my mom being killed, and about a year after she went missing, we got a call stating that we needed to come in and identify a body. This so happened to be my sister. She was found dead in the alleyway. She'd been and like severely been strangled. Sorry about that. My baby brother, he committed suicide a month after my mom passed away by taking a gun and then shooting himself. I have no other family besides my brother that tried to kill me, but I don't ever get to see him because he's on max. He's in a state prison / mental facility, and they don't ever allow me to see him because of what happened. So basically, besides him, I really don't. I don't have any other family. I'm basically familyless, as you could say.
Uh, how do you survive every day?
I survive every day on the streets basically by two main things. It's my friends that, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. There's been many times that I've attempted suicide and happily, thankfully, was unsuccessful every time. And the second thing, for my basic needs, is like for food and like water and something to drink. I'm not proud of it, but when I don't have money, I have to boost, which basically means I have to steal food and water or something to drink to basically get by every day. It's hard getting up every day, waking up, doing the same thing basically every single day. It's tiring. Sometimes I just don't want to get up, but I make myself.
When did you start using blues?
I started using blues after my mom passed, to help with my depression, as well as to help me sleep at night. And it's basically the worst decision I've ever made, because a lot of people don't realize that, but blues is, in my eyes, the hardest thing to quit using, because it's basically a downer. I've been trying to quit for the past, or ever since I started them actually, because the first time I ever did a blue, I overdosed. I've overdosed a good 9-10 times. I just wish that I could wake up and not need to use anymore, because it's taking a toll on me mentally, but also physically, severely physically. Because every day, it's after using, like, it puts you in a mindset to basically make you worry about when your next high is gonna be, or when you're able to get another pill, because you don't want to have the sickness that follows afterwards. Dope sickness is not fun, especially on blues, because blues, the side effects from blues when you're coming off of blues is that you get really bad cold sweats, you get nausea, you start vomiting, you shit on yourself, you become very highly agitated, you lash out at anything or anybody that's around you.
Where will you be in 6 months?
I don't know really where I'm gonna be in the next 6 months. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I'm able to get the help that I need to kick these blues and hopefully I'm able to get into a shelter or like get my own place, because it's I'm like I said, I'm very tired of living on the streets every day. Like every day I'm constantly just, I'm like, be honest, 97 to 98% of the day I'm high. I stay high like just to get through the day. And
How much longer can you continue with, 98% of the day high? How many more years can your body handle that?
honestly, I don't know the answer to that, due to the fact that it only takes one bad pill and you OD, and just takes that one time that nobody's around to help, and you're gone.
Do you have a death wish?
No.
You want to live?
I do. I've had multiple times where I didn't want to live anymore. I was just tired of the everyday life of being on the streets and not having any of my family left to go to, not have a bed to sleep in, not have to worry about eating or where my next meal is gonna be, or when my next time where I'm able to drink something to keep hydrated. And I'm just tired of having to chase after my next high because of me not wanting to be sick.
There's lots of young people out here. The whole purpose of me talking to you is prevention through awareness. So it's too late to prevent you from using blues, but there's a 12, 13-year-old Takoda at his house that's lost, confused, not getting along with family. Somebody might tempt him with blues, and he should definitely stay away from blues, right?
Yes, definitely, like, stay away from the blues. Like, it's once you pick up that first pill, that's all it takes, and you're basically screwed. Basically, like, you messed up your life basically off that first and one blue. Your life's never gonna be the same after that.
My condolences for all the loss that you've experienced in your 26 years, everything you've been through, tragedy after tragedy, and the tragedy continues by you having to live out here on the streets. But the good thing is that you're aware of what's going on with you, right? It's addiction, right? You're out here because of addiction. You've been to detox 10 times, 15 times, whatever.
I've been to detox 7. Been to detox around like 7 or 8 times, and been to rehab at least 3.
3 times, okay. So maybe next time that'll be the time when you're able to complete the program and live a better life. It's still gonna be hard, in a wheelchair, one leg, but at least blues won't be killing you, slowly, right? So it was really nice getting to know you. Thank you for sharing your story. Somebody's gonna watch this story and be like, damn, I'm not gonna touch blues, right? Because you had the courage to share your story. So you should be proud of that, and thank you for honoring your mom's memory by doing something positive with that story of yours, okay?
I miss my mom every day, man.
You do? What's her name?
Her name was Leslie Ray.
Leslie. So may she rest in peace. If you miss her every day, she's hoping that you turn it around soon and you live the life that she wanted you to live, because this isn't it. She was taken from you tragically. That's not your fault. It's not her fault. She's no longer here. But don't take your life down just because she's not here. Live your life to the fullest, the best that you can, to honor her. Because you might not be honoring right now, and she might be sad knowing that this is what's become of you, right? 26 years old. It's young. So again, my condolences. Let's honor Leslie, your mom. You miss her. Let's honor her by trying to be better every day, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you my card with my number on it so you can call me if you need a right of treatment or somebody to talk to. I want you to know that you're not alone. My subscribers, myself, we're gonna pray for you. We're gonna be your surrogate family, your friends, okay? You're not alone. We're gonna get to know you. We're gonna try to help you as best as we can, okay?
Yes, sir.
Keep your head up and help us help you, okay?